Hey everyone, Z from Customs by Z again. Real quick video tonight. I want to show you a product I actually just got in from Shapeways. Many of you guys saw the video I did yesterday on the Fall of Cybertron GRIMLOCK sword I got in from the company called Sculptio. Well, the reason I actually found the company Sculptio is because Shapeways refuses to print any swords that are over 100 millimeters or 10 centimeters long, which the GRIMLOCK sword in one piece was. So what I did is, in conjunction with submitting the full length to Sculptio, I disassembled in Rhino 3D the GRIMLOCK sword and made it a two-piece connectable sword in order to get it printed. So I was actually expecting that middle of next week, but I was surprised today by my UPS carrier with a package from Shapeways. They actually got it to me 2 or 3 days early. So I just wanted to show off the sword. So what you see here, first of all, this is the blade. Exactly similar to the one from Sculptio. The material, again, on Shapeways is not as well done, in my opinion. It's still very nice, but you can see a lot of the printing lines. This is that little bulb right there is the connector point that connects to the base. But on this model, what you will see is the 3 pins that will insert into the hilt to form the sword. So here is that hilt. As you can see, it's the same hilt as I had before, but here you can see a real good example of the printing lines on Shapeways material. Let me see if I can get a close-up. You can see the printing lines that the Sculptio version did not, and this is the polished material from Shapeways. So you see the printing lines on this side, but very faintly on this side. Still an amazing amount of detail for the price. That can always be sanded off. It's relatively easy to sand off, which is another point I'm going to get to. With the connecting part, you'll see the 3 holes, and I'm hoping to get this to focus as well. There's the small hole in the bottom, the larger hole in the middle, and then the square peg up top. When I got this from Shapeways, you literally, I didn't think there were holes in there. They were so filled with the polishing compound, it took me a good 5-10 minutes to scrub it out. What I basically did is took a drill bit that was smaller than the holes, and I just went in there and scraped it out and then blew it out with some compressed air. I also washed and scrubbed these in lacquer thinner with my dead toothbrush to get all the sculpting compound off. So I am very pleased, though, with this, that literally it combines very well. Basically just insert the pegs right into the hole, and there you go. So it combines nice. The only issue that I have is there's a little tiny gap right there. I don't know if that's from the thinness of the material or the polishing of it. But what I did is I went back in on Shapeways and elongated that section a little bit, which can always be cut away if it is too long the second time it prints. What I also did, especially for the Shapeways version, is you can see how thin this is. Now, this is not as thin as the Sculptio version from yesterday. That one yesterday was probably about 0.5 millimeters thick. This is actually 0.75. Still incredibly flexible from Shapeways. I don't know if I'd bend it as far as I did the Sculptio version, but what I did is I went and thickened the blade about another 0.25 millimeters to make this version, the combining version, a little bit more palatable and strong. So once again, I am going to get a test sample, and I should actually have the entire kit on Monday afternoon that comes with this sword that's a little bit longer, the blade, the new bigger shield, and the head for GRIMLOCK. And once that kit comes in and is tested, I will make that available. So once again, this was the combining sword that will be available from Shapeways. Alright, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or a Facebook message. Alright guys, thanks. Hey guys, I can't believe I didn't show this. So here's that combining sword again. what I want to show you guys is, because apparently there are some people out there that like to take people's hard work from Shapeways and try to steal their models and sell them via a third-party company. Fake Busker has had this happen multiple times. He's the one that first warned me about it. So what I just started to do was, and you can see it right in the middle of the screen, right here, I am tagging all of the things I make. This one is probably the only one I'm going to show you guys where they are. The rest are hidden throughout my models, so that way if somebody tries to steal a design, that you guys will know still comes from me. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool that it showed up, the Z, right under that hilt. Alright, see you later.